Today we are talking about how to make them show up pursuing you consistently. So let's get into it, guys. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Simply Create with Al. I am Al and I'm here making manifesting easier for you, sharing all my tips and advice so that you can use them to create the life I've always dreamed of. And if you're in need of coaching, go to my description box, all information's there. We also have a VIP group and it's really fun over there, so if you want to check it out, go ahead. But right now, let's get into today's topic. Today we are talking about how to make them show up pursuing us consistently. And the first thing that you have to have in mind is they are a reflection of you. They are not trying to hurt you. People are just messages. They are adapting to our self-concept, to our idea about ourselves, about the world, our assumptions, basically, our state of consciousness. So if you're not getting that consistency with your specific person, the first thing that you have to look at is yourself. Take a look at your thoughts, at your feelings. What are you assuming about what's going on in the 3D? Because this is very important in getting consistency. So when you decide to manifest something, consistency starts with you. It starts with your thoughts, your feelings, your inner dialogue, the story that you are telling yourself within. And especially when you are manifesting a specific person, it's very important that you leave your ego aside. And sometimes it's hard because when we have gone through things with someone in the 3D, it's difficult for us to just be like, without any apology, I will have to forget this, I will have to put this aside. The question is, do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? Because somehow something within you has created the experience. It's a script that was written by you and that person played out, okay? But now when you are working on your self-concept and so on, you are a different person and a new reality is within reach. So for you to have access to that new reality, you have to change the story that happened in the past, because if you keep repeating that, if you keep taking counseling with your ego and being like, I have to protect myself because that happened and I don't want to go through that again, okay, then you're going to keep creating those experiences and you're not going to have access to that amazing relationship that you want to have. Keep in mind that your ego doesn't know that you are the creator. It doesn't know that everything is a reflection. So you always have to step into your observer mode, your creator mode, and be like, okay, it's fine that I do have these feelings, but I don't have to follow them. I don't have to persist thinking on them, okay? Notice that it's there and then let this go. Reassuring yourself, I am the creator, I have the power of creation and everything's going to be a reflection of me, so I don't have to worry about those things. And it's also important to keep in mind that the 3D is to a certain degree a sum of your past assumptions, your past stories. Because when we look at the 3D and we react to it, we forget that this is just the past showing up in my 3D, something that I have created some time ago, but it's showing up now. When you react to it, you are actually allowing that past to define your future because you're recreating something again that you don't want to go through. It's like when you read a newspaper from a decade ago and then you get upset by what happened, even though this has already been solved. Because the truth is that the moment that you have started working on yourself, the circumstances have already changed, okay? Most of them are already dead. Those are dead circumstances. But because you keep persisting in them, telling the story about the past and reacting to what's happening in the 3D, you keep recreating it. So we have to find a way within us to deal with the 3D, to kind of disconnect from it, to be like, okay, Whatever that person is saying, whatever that person is doing doesn't mean anything. Because first of all, they are a reflection of me. So if I persist on my news story, that I am being pursued, that I am being loved, that I am being cherished by them, that they only want to be with me, that I am the most important person in their lives, this is a law. So they will have to abide by these rules as well. Part of becoming consistent is the work on your self-concept. Because whether you want to hear this or not, your self-concept is what's going to get you to where you want to be, to that reality that you want to live. So this is something that you have to prioritize, and you have to prioritize this, number one, because everyone is a reflection of you. They can only see you through your own eyes, okay? So you have to decide who you are. You have to persist, and you have to accept that you are worthy, that you have your value, that you are lovable, that you are deserving of everything that you want. And sometimes this is work. We have to work on this because sometimes it's for us difficult to believe that we are that, okay? But when you realize everyone is just reflecting back to me how I think about myself and how I think about them and how I think about the world, then it's clear that work starts with us. And it's about you understanding this is really who I am and not being wobbly, okay? Not being questioning yourself because you see something weird in the reflection. No, you know that you are on the right track when something happens and you're like, oh, you know, this is going to change because it doesn't fit my reality. I am someone who is always loved, always pursued, always adored, always respected. You know, people love me. They love to be around me. They love to listen to me. They love to be there for me. So when you know that you, even though the contrast is showing something different, but you still have that feeling, well, I am worthy, you know, they're going to realize this, so I don't have to worry about this, then you know you are on the right track. Because then you know you're not seeking validation, you're not needing anything from them. You know for sure, I have changed. This is really who I am. So the 3D has absolutely no choice but to conform to that. The more solid you are in your self-concept, the more stable you become. And also stable in your assumptions, in everything that is going on within you. And because you are doing this, you are allowing yourself to get consistent results in the 3D. You're not wobbly anymore. You're not having those highs and lows that is taking you through that hot and cold behavior. So your aim has to be to work on changing how you are seeing everything, how you are seeing the 3D, how you are seeing the past, how you are seeing yourself, and especially your specific person, because the story that you are telling within you really matters, okay? But you can do this. That's it from me, guys. Thank you so much for being here. If you like this video, give me a like, subscribe to my channel. We are going to talk soon. Bye, guys.